What's up, Libra? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general tarot reading for the new moon coming up on the 12th, December 12th. It's going to be at 6:32 p.m. It's going to be at 20 degrees Sagittarius. It will be in the 21st mansion of the moon. I'll put a picture of it. You can read about it. That mansion's all about like understanding endings and that things end, and it's got the aspect of anger attached to it. But new moons are, new beginnings. So if there is an ending, there's going to be a new beginning because it's a new moon. And for Libra Ascendant, we're talking second or third house. So the focus is going to be on your possessions, like what you have. You may be looking at a new philosophy on how you make money or how you gain possessions or give possessions. And third house, of course, is learning and communications. You may decide in the new year you're going to learn a new language or something, or like you want to learn something new or learn in a new way. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to get you a moon card here. I'm only going to do a Celtic cross spread. I'm working a lot. I'm working 6 days a week in 2 different jobs, so I'm going to be real busy. So I'm trying to get some readings in for the new moon. So there's going to be short ones this go around. Once the new year hits, I'll put more time into them. But there's no less love being put into them, I promise. All right, Libra, what we got for you for the moon? I'm going to go. Ooh, we'll see if the cards support this. Saying a new romantic cycle begins. So some of y'all, be an interesting time. It may be that you decide, the second, third house, I wouldn't say is so much relationships, but it can be communication in a relationship. So you may be communicating a new way. Maybe you had arguments or something with someone and you're getting into a new relationship, or maybe you're already single and now you're getting into a new relationship. We'll see what the cards say. See if the cards support it. See if we see like the Lovers or the Ace of Cups or the Two of Cups, any of that. We're just going to do a Celtic cross. It looks like something with work and destiny here. Being stuck. You're definitely moving away there from something toward the world. A new romantic cycle begins. It's interesting. Maybe that's your wish. And we're going to take that as the overall theme as well. It looks like there's a change in something that you worked on. Or maybe you're going to meet someone at work. A romantic cycle if something starts at work. Because you have fate on top, the Wheel of Fortune on top of this work card, and it's a new romantic cycle. So it feels like it's going to be something at work. Like you may meet someone at work, or you are working on something you're creating, and it gets you introduced into a specific individual, and that individual, you fall in love with type thing. Because it's destiny too. And it looks like, we could go to the near future first. It looks like you're walking away from something. And it may be that you're in a relationship and you're leaving an old relationship and moving forward, or you're just going to start a new phase of your life and move forward into a new phase because she's walking toward the world, which is going to be in your exterior. Like what's around you. Of course, the world is around you, right? But this is like having it all or completing what you're trying to create. Like whatever you may be wishing for this, right? Because this was on the bottom. Yeah, you may be wishing, and that's what you're walking toward. And fate is making this happen. Like there's no way around it. And what's on your mind is you're feeling stuck, or you're feeling complacent, or like that you need to be doing more maybe, or you felt like you need a new perspective, a new philosophy. New moon in Sagittarius. That's going to be about your philosophies in life. And the unconscious are not necessarily what's necessarily revealed. It's like you have some kind of idea, you're trying to bring forth, and that idea may be a new relationship. Okay, saying a new romantic cycle begins. You have judgment behind you. So you've already made the decision. Whether you realize it or not yet, you've made the decision to walk toward this new romantic cycle. Which is like what you want. It's like what you're wishing for. That's your complete. Like right now it seems like you're resting. This is you right now. It's saying like you've been waiting, biding your time, you're resting. Maybe contemplating on how to do it. Who knows? If it is from one relationship to another, this kind of stasis is going to happen in between while you transform, because we always takes time to work through everything that we went through in that relationship, right? Because regardless, if you spend enough time with an individual, they're going to imprint upon you in some way. And so you kind of have to go through that rest period, that stationary period in between, like if you separate from that person and no longer around them all the time, in order to work through everything that was imprinted upon you, so that you can come out transformed and a more grown and healthy version of yourself as it relates to that specific relationship, because you don't want anything to like be repressed from the relationship, to upset, and you don't want to bring that over into the new one, right? So that might be where you're at, resting right now, and moving toward this. And it may be that you need to leave a relationship. Maybe it's just you're leaving that type of life, a single life, and you're moving into a coupled life, which is a big difference. It really is. And the advice, it's like, stick to your truth. Know what you want. It's probably you, Libra. I mean, air sign, female or male. It's an air sign. And it definitely could be Libra. And that's the sort of truth that she holds. Stick to your truth. Whatever it is that is making you walk this way into this new romantic cycle, or whatever that brought you there. You know what I mean? That's your truth. Stick with it. And don't compromise. And that's the outcome. Going within, being comfortable with who and what you are and where you are. I mean, the outcome is, say the Hermit. I mean, maybe you're an introvert. And if you're an introvert, this is just saying, hey, in this new romantic cycle, you are going to be introverts together. Like, my wife's an introvert. I'm not really an introvert, but I spend most of my time just with her. So, and that's good enough for me. I mean, I am out and about in the world, socializing, things like that, but I don't have a ton of super close relationship. I'm Scorpio, so like, there's very select few I have. And she's my main one, and she's more of a hermit. She'll just kind of stay in. And our relationship a lot of times is just us staying in together, right? And that may be the type of relationship that it ends up being. Maybe that's what you want, kind of an inclusive, protected relationship that's like both are real comfortable with, and maybe that's what you're moving toward. And it could be somebody you meet at work. It definitely can. That's what it looks like right here. The wheels of fate are turning with something you created, or something with work. And that's probably what's going to bring in this new romantic cycle. Now, could it be like a romantic cycle loving what you're doing? Like if it's a new job that you walked away from a job to another job? Yeah, it can be. Absolutely. You can be in love with your work. Some people are. Some people are, they say, staying married to your job, that type of thing. Some people love what they do. But either way, whatever this resting phase that you're in, or that you think you're in, because it's on the conscious mind, you're moving away from it. You're moving toward the world. So that's good. You're going to get what you want. Anyway, Libra, that's all I got. It's just going to be a short reading. Like I said, I'm working a lot. I'm trying to get these in. I'm trying to find time. It's tough. But either way, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm grateful for the view either way. And with that being said, happy holidays, happy new year, and thank you for being here.